Good afternoon. Today is Friday, the last trading day for the first week of August. The time right now in Singapore is 12:05 in the afternoon. And overnight, we continue to see weakness in equity markets as a result of the Fitch credit agency downgrade of U.S. sovereign debt from AAA to AA plus. And while it may not necessarily be a bad thing, the thing is that the last time it happened, the market actually went down by 6%. So maybe for all we know, we probably will see further weakness going forward. For the time being, the impact will be on the upcoming U.S. Treasury issues of new Treasury bills to be sold, and at the same time, we have the Federal Reserve continue to reduce its balance sheet by selling U.S. Treasuries and mortgage-backed securities. So there's going to be a ton of issues coming into the market, whereas the banks may or may not be actually be keen to buy. Obviously, foreign buyers are definitely staying away from the market itself. So we will have to see what impact it will have. Of course, the yield will have to be a lot more attractive now that the U.S. Treasury is rated as AA plus instead of AAA. So again, there will be material impact on the new issues of treasuries coming into the market this month. Okay, and as far as equity market is concerned, we can see that the Dow Jones continue to edge lower. This is the cash index. Let me refer you to the futures contract now. This is the micro E-mini futures contract. We can see that the prices has gone up to as low as 35,217 in the futures contract, and this market has already traced out a very neat three-wave pullback to within my bracket of 35,195 to 35,312. Now, where it goes from here is anybody's guess, but I suspect it's going to be a bounce going into tonight's non-farm payroll. The area in which I think the market will see some selling interest will be at 35,513 to 35,583 in a basis the futures contract. Immediate target for the next move is probably around 34,500 with an alternate target at 33,850. So let's see whether this pullback will actually pans out the way I think it would. Now let's take a look at the S&P 500. Obviously, this is also the futures contract basis, the micro E-mini futures contract. We can see that the prices has also traced out a three-wave pullback to as low as 4,505 and three-quarter, and like what I have just shared with you, I think the next move is probably a rebound. And if we do get a rebound going into the non-farm payroll tonight, I suspect that 4,564 to 4,577 and a half could be an area of opportunity for those who have not already sold. I think that could be a good area to take a counter trend trade. Immediate target is about 4,411. So this will be my immediate target with an alternate target of 4,368 and a half. And in the micro E-mini Nasdaq 100, we also see similar three-wave pullback from a high of 16,062 and a half to as low as 15,339 and a quarter. And if we do get a rebound tonight, we probably will see some resistance at 15,628 to 15,696 level for the next move down towards my primary target at 15,000 for an alternate target at 14,850. So these are possible targets to aim for. I think the market is still in a corrective mode, so we probably will see further correction going forward. In Asia markets, we can see that the Hong Kong market, in terms of the Hang Seng Index, we have a bit of a rebound going into today's trading. And overnight, we can see that the market has actually traded to a low or just under 15,350 levels. And now this morning, we have a rebound back into this bracket of prices, which is a 50% rebound of the high from 20,421 to a low of 19,350, and this level is just within the bracket which I've just listed here at 19,886 to 212 basis the futures contract in the Hang Seng. So this could present a selling opportunity. Immediate target is for the move back to 18,400 levels thereabout. And in the Shanghai Composite Index, we see a little bit of a rebound as well, and this rebound is a lot deeper than what we see in Hang Seng. But I think the market top 3,322 is likely to hold for this round. Not sure what else it will happen, but I suspect it will be more like a resumption of the downtrend from 3,418. So I would suspect another move. The next move will be a move below the 3,144 in the weeks ahead. And over the Nikkei 225, we can see that the Nikkei has also rebounded somewhat from the overnight low of 31,660, and if it can extend a little bit higher to 32,570 to 32,780, that could be an area of opportunity on the short side, targeting 31,240 at the minimum. So this will be my outlook for the equity index. Let's take a look at the dollar itself. The dollar has extended higher to 102.65, and we are beginning to see a little bit of weakness. And of course, right now what we are seeing after the Fitch downgrade of the US sovereign debt, there has been a move into safety via the dollar. So we can see dollar has been supported as a result of this downgrade of US treasuries, and we can see that the market is currently holding, but I suspect it's probably going to come back down again. And if we do see a pullback, I suspect that the market may actually pull back to as deep as 101 levels in the dollar index. So look out for this possibility. Of course, this is basis the futures contract as well. And in the spot market, the euro dollar has not hit its target. I would suspect the market have a little bit more to downside. I'm targeting somewhere around 109 levels to as low as 108.40. So if the market do dip into this bracket of prices, I think there will be a buying opportunity. If the dollar is going to pull back, obviously we're going to see a corresponding rise in principal currency basis the dollar. And in the sterling, we can see that the sterling has actually traded into my ideal bracket of 125.90 to 126.74, and the low is 126.20. So now we see a market rebounding from here. I suspect the market may actually move higher, possibly targeting the 129 level, or at the minimum 128.90, which is this pivot point here that we see here on the screen. And in the Aussie market, the market has it's a little bit of a mixed bag. I think the market has already hit its target. This is a three-wave pullback from a high of 0.69 all the way to 0.65. 14 overnight, and the market is rebounding. Top side resistance for now is somewhere going to be around 66.22 levels, and I suspect it's going to rebound even further beyond this level. But for now, immediate resistance to conquer will be the 0.6625 levels. Over in dollar yen, I suspect the market is probably going to come off, just like what we saw in the dollar index. There has been a shift into dollar as a result of the Fitch credit agency downgrade of US treasuries, and we can see that the price has already come off from the high of 143.90 levels to as low as 142.06, and this is likely to see further erosion in the dollar index. The dollar versus the yen. I have a target possibly for a move below 137.20 to as low as 136, perhaps even lower to 134.20. So this is my immediate bracket, at least 136 in the dollar versus the yen. Dollar Canadian, right now we see that the market has been very, very firm. The market has, I would suspect, in yesterday's update, a challenge of 133.90 levels, and the high traded yesterday night was 133.78, and now we have a bit of a pullback. The market, for all intent and purposes, may have already hit its top, and it's probably getting ready to come back down. I suspect the market is going to challenge the 131 level one more time. I have a target at 130.92. Okay, and in the energy markets, we can see that overnight we have a rebound in the crude oil in the WTI from $78.69 basis, the futures contract, and we have gone back to $82. I would think the market is probably getting ready to come back down again, and if I'm right, I'm targeting at the bare minimum a move back to $78.30, perhaps even over the medium to long term to come back to $73.84. Now, the latest update is that the U.S. Federal Reserve, the U.S. federal government is going to hold off replenishing its strategic petroleum reserve because prices has been above $80. They are unlikely to come in to buy unless the price is a lot nearer to $72. And right now we are definitely not where prices need to be for them to start buying. So I would suspect prices will have to come back down again to a more affordable level for them to start buying again. And in the precious metals, I suspect market have already bottomed out. Overnight, we can see that the spot gold has went out to as low as $1,929.20. This is my preferred area of buy. In fact, I have placed order to buy. I do suspect the next move is going to be a move beyond $2,000 per ounce. possibly to as high as $2,000 and $24. So this is my immediate target for this current move. I suspect the market will probably be able to hold here and gun much higher beyond $2,000. And over in silver, I'm also very bullish. Market went up to an overnight low of $23.40. And also this is a bracket. I think market will be holding out, and I'll also place order to buy. My next move, my target is way beyond $26.50. So this is going to be way above the July high of $25.27. So you can actually take a look at this and decide for yourself whether this is something that you want to do as well. And over in Bitcoin has actually pulled back quite sharply from the $30 and $122. But I think the market probably has already seen the bulk of its sell-off, and it's probably getting ready to accumulate position around the 29,000 to 29,200 levels. And I do suspect that over time the market may actually gun higher beyond the 31,900 levels for as high as 35,000 over the medium to long term. So this is my outlook for Bitcoin. So you can also take a look at this and make your own decision. In the meantime, this is all I have for you tonight. We have non-farm payroll, so do look out for volatility at 8:30 p.m. tonight Singapore time. And in the meantime, I wish you guys have a great weekend ahead. I'll come back to you tomorrow, not tomorrow, Monday, with another update. Bye-bye. Take care.